Hello, everyone. What's going on? Thank you so much to all of you who are tuning in. Thank you to all of those who are watching this on the replay. I'm Shantae Williams, owner of Relentless Publishing House, where we help aspiring authors who write nonfiction to self publish their books. We also have a children's writing program called Perry Jr.'s Book Club, who has his own little mascot. Perry is Junior's Book Club is named after my only sibling and little brother, Perry Jr. So listen, you guys, really quick, right? So have you ever picked up a book and thought, oh my gosh, did you really publish that? Have you ever read something that somebody did and they wanted your honest feedback, but you didn't want to give it to them because you didn't want to hurt their feelings? I can't tell you the number of manuscripts that I've read, and I'm thinking, did you really want to publish that? The quality of the writing and the overuse of common words like and that, because it is heartbreaking, and it just cringes. So one thing I know, even as a writer myself, the quality of our writing depends on our vocabulary. The quality of our vocabulary depends on how much we read. So when I first started out writing, I actually read more before I started writing. And then I realized, even though I was doing women's devotionals, I realized the quality of my writing did not increase until I started reading more books. And I think sometimes as writers, we miss that point. We have to read more than we write. And the overuse of common words, people, they're over it. If I'm an adult, there's no reason I should be writing as if I'm in high school. When somebody picks my book up to read, they should be captivated by my vocabulary. Like the hook of my book, like the first couple of sentences should draw them so in that they can't wait to finish it. But a lot of times the introduction, let me just stop. A lot of times when we turn to the back of the book to read the summary, we're not intrigued at all. We're not intrigued at all. And so one of the things I know, and you know as well, books that don't sell, 9 times out of 10, they are poorly written. Now, there's some other factors in that as well, as not knowing your target audience, not knowing how to market, not building your author brand, and all of that stuff. But a lot of times it is because the book is poorly written. And I know when we make the decision to write a book, we're already nervous. Some of us are already fearful. We're not sure if anybody's going to read it. Rather, we're not sure if our writing is good enough, this is our book baby and we're protective. And, it's like, hey, don't say anything about my book. This is my book, not your book. I can write the way I want to write. And, we can get a little sassy and a little attitude and a little arrogant. But the bottom line is, when your book is poorly written, it's not going to sell. Bottom line. And there are so many books out there that are poorly written. And if you want to be a successful author, you have to understand how to use literary techniques. You have to understand the different types of writing. And you have to be able to convey the right style of writing for the genre and subject matter that you're writing in. But a lot of us are not doing that research. We don't know the style of writing. We don't know how to literate. We don't know how to personify. We don't know how to correctly write a metaphor. Those things matter. And they matter tremendously. So I want to help you write better books in 2022 and beyond. I want to make sure that your writing is so phenomenal that before they get through the introduction, they're already texting somebody and say, listen, you need to get this book right now. Like, this book is absolutely amazing. I just started. You want somebody to have that reaction when it comes to your book. And to do that, you have to know how to write. Just because we may have been good in English class does not mean we know how to write a book. Just because we might be a good storyteller doesn't mean we necessarily know how to write a book. Those things matter, but they're not the only thing. Other factors determine whether or not our books are written well. And so I am hosting a workshop on Tuesday, May 31st, titled Writing 101. And in this workshop, I'm going to go over the types of writing styles, literary techniques, the different types of editing, and how they relate to your book. I'm going to give you writing exercises. So this is a working workshop. So that when you register for this workshop, understand, be prepared to have your notebook ready, because we're going to go through some exercises where we're going to review samples of work, and we're also going to write according to prompts, because I want you guys to have clarity on what it is to use the different types of techniques and styles, and how it can enhance the book that you're writing for your audience. Nobody wants to read a book and they're thinking they're going to get motivated and uplifted, only to read it and it's like grade school level. And that's what's happening. The quality of self-published books are just horrendous. And I really hate to say that, but that is the truth. And so I want to help you write well. I want to help you write so well that your notifications just keep going off, that you cannot keep up with them. All right. So I need you to go ahead and register for this workshop. It is Tuesday, May 31st at 8 p.m. Eastern time. The investment is $97. AfterPay is available, which means it can be spread out into 4 payments. I need you to mark the date on your calendar, and I need you to show up live, because there will not be a replay. And I need you to come to this workshop ready to work, because this is a working workshop. We're going to get down to the nitty-gritty of some things. After I go over some basic stuff, we're going to get in, we're going to do some work, because I want to make sure that you write the best manuscript ever, regardless of whether or not you choose Relentless. That's not the point. The point is, I want to help you write your book. And I want to help you write your book right. So I need you to go to the website, click on store, register for the workshop. Space will be limited because I will be working with a small group of writers. And I want to make sure that I answer your questions and give you the attention that you need for the book project that you're working on. All right. So I'm going to cap it out at about 25. So I need you to, I'm probably going to cap it out about 25. So I need you to go ahead and register. Register today. Don't delay. Don't put it off. Go ahead and register and mark your calendar. May 31st, 8 p.m. Eastern. All right. And I want you to come distraction free and ready to work. Okay. Distraction free and ready to work. All right, you guys, hold on a second. My contacts has just fell out. So I want to make sure that you get this done right. And I want to make sure you have books that people actually want to read, that they're not embarrassed to tell people that they bought. Okay. And listen, if you have a creative young person, you guys, I'm so excited about Perry. This is the second year of Perry. Oh, I forgot to update the balance due is going to be June 15th. So I pushed the date out a little bit. All right. So registration ends May 30th. And then I can't believe I forgot to update this flyer. But listen, you guys, Perry Jr.'s book club, creative writing virtual summer camp starts Saturday, June the 4th. It is for children ages 5 through 18. I'm going to teach them what it is to be an author. I'm going to teach them how to write a children's book. And then they will be able to write their own children's book. And at the end of the camp, we're going to create their children's book. It's going to be printed, and then they will be able to sell it to the public. All right. So if you have a creative child who loves to tell stories, who just has this vivid imagination, and you're trying to figure out, what am I going to do with this gift that my child has? I need you to register them in Perry's Junior Book Club Summer Camp, because this is the place for them to be in order to enhance their giftedness. They are absolutely going to love it. They are absolutely going to love it. So my students from last year's session, these are the books that they created. I'm so excited for them. They did an amazing job. I hosted a virtual book fair for them back in February. You can go to our YouTube channel and you can see that book fair. They are so intelligent, so smart, so creative. They are absolutely amazing. And I would love to have your child in the 2022 class. So listen, don't delay. Again, space is limited. The investment for the summer camp is $497. You can secure their seat with a $100 deposit, and the balance is due June 15th. All right. The balance is due June 15th. And so I want to make sure that they have something to brag about. This is the only camp that you're going to invest your child in that's going to have immediate return, that you don't have to wait until they get older. See, when you take them to sports camp, right, you got to wait till they get old enough to go to the pros, to get in and return back on your investment. But when you enroll them in the Perry Junior's Book Club Summer Camp, you will be able to get a return on your investment in the fall, because they will be able to sell the books that they created. All right. And I'm going to give them 10 free books. So I'm going to give them the first free 10 books. I'm getting tongue tied here, to get them started out. All right. So that is their first $100 right there. Okay. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. So I want your child. Go ahead and register them today. It's going to be absolutely amazing. All right. Amazing. So here are some dates that I want you guys to remember. Authors, you can use this for your social media. See how you can incorporate these things in your marketing. Everything that we market is just not sell, buy, right? We have to cultivate relationship with our audience. So use these national days in your marketing. So like this week is Children's Book Week. So if you are a children's book author, you should be capitalizing on Children's Book Week. It's also Teacher Appreciation Week. What better gift than to give a teacher a gift of your book? Especially if she's an elementary school teacher, you have a children's book, she can read that to her class, or you can see if you can do a reading for the class. All right. So be creative with these national days and see how you can create them, how you can incorporate them rather in your marketing content. All right. So if you are ready to work with us, we are ready to work with you. We work with aspiring authors who write nonfiction. So we want you to go to our website, schedule a consultation, or get on our mailing list. So our mailing list is going to go out this Thursday. And this Thursday, they're going to get a free gift of a free 7-day content calendar, a sample of a content calendar for authors. So if I were you, I would go ahead and get on the mailing list so that you can get that free content calendar to kind of jumpstart you, get you some ideas, and to help you enhance your social media marketing for your book. All right. So listen, are you ready to get your right on? I'm ready to help you. All right. Listen, don't delay. Make sure that you go ahead and register for the workshop. Tuesday, May 31st, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Writing 101, so that you can enhance the quality of your writing and enhance the reader experience. We all want to enjoy reading books, but we can't when it's poorly written. All right. So listen, if you have any questions, you can inbox me or you can shoot us an email at info@relentlesspublishing.com. As we say at Relentless, it is never too late to get your right on. You guys have an amazing day.